like you.
Hey, wait a minute. Just so I can keep wearing this, so y'all understand how important.
That's how you get rid of it.
What are we 100 days away from?
World Games.
Huh?
World Games.
The World Games. It's not just the Special Olympics, it's the World Games, all right? So please get it out. I've been asking y'all that, and though I don't read, I've heard that y'all have not been writing about it enough. So I would really appreciate that you guys, and I'm serious about it. It is really important, man. It's important to me, all right? So, okay, now we can talk basketball.
What's your level of anxiousness in going?
Well, I'm always anxious going in. I always prefer playing right away, like we played Friday, you know. But it is what it is. You know, Sunday gives us more time to prepare, gives them more time to prepare, and so you'll have two rested teams both playing well, so that'll make it for a pretty good game.
There is a mutual admiration society between you and the coach as well.
Yeah, well, he's great. You know, I think every coach in the league wants to be like Pop. You know, players want to be like Mike. You know, we want to be like Pop. So, yeah, that's the way it should be. You got to have a lot of respect for him.
You talked about the seeding. Playing the Spurs in the first round, given you guys finished 14 of 15, they won 4 against 16. The fact you guys have to play each other in the first round, is that just life? Or?
It's just life.
Yeah.
I mean, why worry about it? You know, we did what we're supposed to do. We won the game. They won until the last one. They won the games, and I've been saying it all year. We're going to play someone hard, and so we're playing the Spurs.
Doc, is it better to get it over with sooner rather than later to take on, you know, hey, they're the big dogs?
I'll let you know. I'll let you know the answer to that. It didn't matter if it was the Spurs or not. We were going to have to get it on with someone. And that's just the way it is. The West is hard. There's no free passes. You have to fight your way through it. And we're starting with the world champs. And, you know, we'll find out if that's good or bad.
They've been to the conference finals in 9 of the last 16 years. Obviously, you've been there, but these guys haven't. How
Sound like, Ben, as usual, you've written this off already.
I'm just saying, experience factor.
No, it is experience. We're not going to have their experience. There's no way. Like, so what?
So how much advantage is that?
I don't know. It's a clear advantage. You know, they should have an advantage. They have an advantage over every team playing, not just us. They have an advantage over everybody. They've won titles together, and that you cannot knock off. They can be down 20 in a game, they won't be faced. It can be a 1-point game, they won't be faced. They've been through, you know, every possible situation you probably can go through. In a tight game, in a blowout, in a comeback game. And there's nothing, we're not even trying to catch that because we cannot make up that.
Doc, what does it mean?
We're not going to defend that. We're going to defend them. And that's all we can do. We can play our game. The whole key for us is to be us. We can't worry about them because they have things that we don't have. We probably have things they don't have, and that's all we can focus on.
Doc, what does it mean to get Coach of the Month last month of the season, along with Coach Stevens and the Celtics?
Well, I just found out walking. I didn't know they had a Coach of the Month in the last month. I think it's almost silly. Yeah, that's what I thought. Like, I mean, honestly, Seth said, "Hey, you want Coach of the Month?" It's like, what? You know, so I was shocked. Number one. Number two, you're right. I think, you know, usually I think they do give you this plaque, and I think Brad and I are going to saw it in half because that's the way it should look. But it's always nice whenever you win anything, and you know, I'm sure Brad feels the same.
You talk about the team not being phased, the Spurs not being phased. How do you teach your team to be like that, not be phased?
Well, you can't teach them that. There's no, you know, you have to have inner confidence, which I think we have. I think we've had it all year. We've said it all year. We're ready and willing to play anyone. But you can't teach anyone that until you win. You know, like I said, only one team really has that, as much as everyone says they do. Only one team absolutely knows they can get it done. Everybody else is guessing.
Just one of those grow-up moments where you find out.
Well, I think the playoffs are a grow-up moment. I don't think it matters who you play, honestly. If we wasn't playing the Spurs, Dan, I'm going to give you a chance to talk to if we wasn't playing the Spurs and playing whoever, it still is, you grow up through the playoffs. No matter how many times you've been in it, you find out more stuff about the team, and this will be one of them.
You guys, since training camp, have talked about this continuity of the band at a certain point in time. Maybe in the first 2 months of the season, I didn't see it, and then it got better over the year. The Spurs like the perfect kind of tester of that continuity is where it needs to be. Are they going to test them with
Listen, I think the Spurs are Spurs, but the playoffs are the test. And that's what I keep saying. It's the playoffs. You know, it's a test. Your continuity will be tested no matter who's
Dallas.
Yeah. Because what happens is they're going to take away what you do well, or at least your first couple of options on every set. Every team does it. We'll do it to the point where they've been great over the years, and they keep trusting the third and fourth, and other teams eventually break down. And what we've done is, you can see through the year, we've kept getting better and better.
You mentioned the ability to just never get too high.
Yeah.
Chris, you guys times do.
Yeah.
How conscious are you?
Well, I think we should stay that way because that's what we do. We're not quiet. We are emotional. So let's not run from who we are. That's who we are. You know, there's a lot of ways you can win. And the Spurs have perfected their way, and they've done it very well. I think every coach would love to be that way, but that's not who we are.
Is there a tipping point at all?
Yeah, there's a line, and I think we've been on it and over it and under it. And, you know, the key is we have to be right on it, you know, because I think we are an emotional team, and I think we're better when we play with that emotion. So you need to be an emotional team, or you need to play with emotion, is what I always tell our guys, that you can't be emotional.
You guys have 3 grants in your shoot.
Yeah.
Probably more than one.
Yeah, that's a lot. They're going to hate me.
I was saying, how are you going to handle that with the breaks, in terms of workload?
Well, the key for me is just shut up most of the practice, you know. Honestly, if I talk too much, that's not hard. But if I talk too much, then, you know, we've done it. We've been through this thing before. So we'll just, you know, it'll be more film than usual. That's why I don't watch the regular season, you know, a lot. And other than that, it'll be fun.
Charles Barkley